timing. In Scotland, it's crucially important to go out with the right weather. In the winter, if you want to enjoy the hills in a proper, cold, snowy, Arctic conditions, you have to use your chance, because in a next day or two, the whole winter may be washed away by the wet and windy weather front. In this video, we were heading out for the coldest night of this winter season. It wasn't an easy morning. It's actually afternoon now. I was planning to leave the house definitely before 10, but I tell you what happened. I went to the shed to get a bicycle, and what happened was there was just a pile of mess all over the whole shed, and the problem was somebody, I won't say who, put the bags full of rubbish which couldn't be fitted into the bins into that shed, and so mice got in and they had a party in there. So it was a pile full of stuff which was already in the shed, plus all the rubbish from the plastic bags, maybe 3 bags, you know, and together mixed with mice shits. So if I didn't know about that, that's fine, but once I found out, you know, I just had to deal with that immediately. It was awful. I don't wish anything like that to happen to you, to anybody. But anyway, I really got out quite late, and I don't want to bore you off with those stories from the ordinary life. Now, this is just a wee winter escape with my girls, and hello. This one, Tilly, may be actually pregnant. So we will take it easy, leisurely today. Maybe not. So it's just maybe over 4 kilometer cycle up the hills, stay in the bothy. Hopefully will be unlocked. I never been in this one yet, so we will have to find out, I guess. And I can tell you about this new secret of Tilly, which is not secret anymore now, a little bit later on. Let's go now. on, Tilly. Oh. We did it! Once again. Oh. Enough. Sofie, good job. In only one junction I took a bad turn, so I realized that maybe after 1 kilometer my face is frozen, I can't speak. So I had to come back to the junction, made it about 2 kilometers, maybe slightly more longer, but we reached the place. It's unlocked, and so we will survive. Snow got in though. Open fire and even a little bit of wood, so I carry something in the rucksack too, so it'll be a good night. Sofie. Now. Sofa. Sofie, come on, up, up, up. Tilly, what's up? Up, Tilly. Your sister Maya. Aye, come to us, Tilly. Don't worry. Don't worry, Tilly. Don't worry. Sofa. Behave. Behave. You are in front of the camera. Sofa, behave. Zostań. Zostań. Now, yeah, we don't have to rush anymore, so I can tell what happened with Tilly. Now, by the way, my tenants lagers, they are a little bit frozen, a little bit more. Try to defroze it by the fire. But anyway, we thought to breed Tilly, to let her have a puppies, same like we did with Sofie, just once in her lifetime. It's the healthy option, because if you don't do that, obviously the body and the hormones, it still creates milk, and it can cause all sorts of problems, like well, some sort of infections or even cancer. So we want to lower that risk, but it's a lot of work and responsibility. It's a lot of to be worried about, but as I said, for the beach, it's good option once in the lifetime, you know. Now, you may say, well, there is another option, which is operation. That's correct, you know, that's another option, but I don't think it's a good option, actually. Once you artificially play this game with the body, it never works the same way. You can often see young dogs, bitches, very obese afterwards, and it's just not the healthy option. So we found a poodle. I never really knew much about poodles, to be honest, but Janka, my wife, convinced me, and we found a poodle for Tilly in St. Monans in Fife through the Kennel Club website. Anyway, we went there 3 times with this beautiful blonde girl. She's 3 years old now, by the way. And it didn't work first 2 appointments we made, first 2 dates. And the very last one, which was on 31st of December, there was the Haugen. It worked. They connected. Tilly didn't look like she's particularly enjoying that, but she didn't hate it either. Did you? She's almost sleeping now. So they were connected for about 7 minutes. Here I show you the picture of him with Tilly after the successful attempt. So you can see he's very proud. He looks like a pop star from the 80s. He's called Zaki, by the way. He could easily be in one of those bands, you know, Guns N' Roses, Bon Jovi. Hopefully it was a success, and we will see in about another 2-3 weeks when we can actually check with the ultrasound machine. So fingers crossed. If it didn't work, it didn't. We may try it again in the future. So that's why this trip was supposed to be the easy one. It wasn't at the end, it wasn't hugely difficult, but I made the mistake in navigation again, and it was about 6 kilometers. I had to cycle in snow, and those 2 girls had to run or walk, depend how fast I was. I wasn't very fast today. So yeah, now it's the time to enjoy the bothy. Cheers! Hope you're having a good winter. You're not gonna drink any alcohol. Telling you, no whiskey, Sofie, no whiskey. Oh no! And also, what we are hoping, if we have the puppies, I hope that this girl, who will in that case become a granny, you know, Granny Sofie, I hope she will help Tilly, because when she sees the puppies, there is a possibility that her body will create milk as well. So they can sort of swap and have a shifts with the litter. Anyway, I get going with the dinner and the fire and the barbecue outside. Tilly, pode? Good. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for today. Sofie and Tilly are already sleeping and I will join them soon. Tomorrow the weather will deteriorate, it will go downhill. There is some snow in the forecast and rain later in the day. There is a change in weather front, so it will get milder, windier and wetter. So the whole winter will be washed down, I'm afraid. Thank you very much for watching this one. And I will see you at the next one. I've got a lots of ideas, honestly, for a big mountaineering days and stuff like that, but don't want to promise anything. It will all depend on the amount of time and energy I get. Will do my best. Thanks again and see you next time. Cheers. Bye. Just in time. Thank you so much. No.
So it's not baby, it's
Okay.
but it's good now. Yeah, it's under weeks. So I see very clear 4.
Okay.
Could be more
Uh-huh.
because it's still
Early
okay,
days.
early
Okay.
days.